Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine, and I'm coming on with what I hope is a quick project share. I am absolutely in love with this paper pad from Holtz. It is the Wallflower. You get 36 papers, 12 designs, 3 of each, and I am so glad there are 3 of each because I just love them. And I have been using this. I haven't been hoarding it. I've been very good and I've been using it. I think this might be a repeat purchase because I just love it so much. I absolutely love it. We'll just have a really quick flick through and then I'll show you what I've made. It's very difficult to show a 12 by 12. I'm aware that this is sideways for you, but tough. So you've got this floral one. I appear to only have one of those left. Yes, if I turn it that way actually, because it's loose, you can see. So we've got the alphabet and yeah, different alphabets, different fonts. I'm loving this kind of shabby chic. I'm not too keen on these flowers. They look a little bit like the edge of a napkin, don't they, with those little yellow bits on there. It's like the where they've dry embossed it to keep the plies together. Then this is the reverse, like a shabby chic wallpaper damask type thing. Oops, bear with. Then let's try this way. Is that better? That's not too bad, is it? You can get a drift. We've got this lovely background sheet with eggs, nests and eggs. I love this little thing on the label here, preservation of eggs for the cabinet. It says, nests and eggs of familiar birds described and illustrated with an account of the haunts and habits of the feathered architects. I love that. And their times and modes of building with directions for the preservation of eggs for the cabinet. I love that. I'm going to make myself a junk journal with this as the front cover, I think. Yes. And then you can just see there, we've got the bird's nest. And then the reverse of that is this lovely floral foliage with the little birds in it. Then we have this, again, typical Holtz with alphabets and different fonts, little tickets, script, price tags, and then this lovely foliage here, wildflower foliage, and then this on the back. It reminds me a little bit of kind of like Moroccan tiles, although it's the wrong colour for Moroccan tiles, but yeah. It's the kind of tiles you might see in a Victorian house around a fireplace. Then we've got this washed out floral, again with script. And on the back you've got text, which is always very useful. This is part of a sheet that I've used for an art journal that I've made actually. If you go back to one of my videos, it's the Christmas collaboration hosted by Leslie Bromfield. I show my art journal that I've made using this page to decorate the front. But you know, don't get rid of your scraps. That's a repeat. Then we've got this with the buttercups. They're kind of like a buttercup, aren't they? Like a marsh buttercup maybe. Beautiful, vibrant greens, and I love this. And I love it. I just love it all. I'm so in love with it. And then you've got a hint on the reverse of this here. You can see, I don't think I've used one of those. Then this is lovely with the robin here and the feather and the eggs and like a bingo ticket. And that is what's on the back. It's like a little pattern made out of curls that look like feathers. This is a scrap from the previous page. Then we start to get into 6 by 6 pages. So you've got 4 6 by 6 roughly. Oh, I don't know. No, it's not as actually, is it? It is a collage. Yes. So you've got best 6 cord spool cotton. Love that. And yeah. Oh, and then again we've got like marsh buttercups or something, and tickets and a dressmaker's pattern and a butterfly. I've talked a little bit about my goals this year. One of them is going to be to learn how to design digital paper, and I'm going to make my own digital paper and sell it on Etsy as digital downloads. I think, yes, I'm quite excited about that. I'm just having a play and a practice at the moment. This is lovely with the butterflies and moths and labels, and again, wildflowers. Then you've got this on the back. That's a repeat from the front. Now this is one, and that's a repeat. You see, these are all my little scraps that I'm keeping. I think I've only got one of these left. Let's see if we can find the full sheet. This is a sheet I've cut up. I was going to do something with, but I changed my mind. They're kind of like 4x3. Those they're like journaling cards, 4x3 journaling cards, but I'll show you those. Scraps from other projects, scraps from other projects. This one we haven't seen yet. So we've got the stenciled numbers. We've got the man here. Just trying to get that in shot for you. I'm aware it's probably upside down. Then on the back, we've got this tiled pattern. You could fussy cut all of those. This is one of my favourite pages. I absolutely love it. So you can see the blue tips here, and we've got the skeleton leaves. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. And on the back, we've got this blue. This page we haven't seen yet, have we? Miscellaneous sales, it says along the top there. And we've got some kind of bird here. I'm not quite sure what it is. Again, the florals. Loving it. Loving the background. And then this is, I absolutely love this page. I don't think I can get it all in, but there's so many little bits you could cut up and have as little tags in a journal. Or I love it, love it, love it. I know insects aren't everybody's cup of tea, but I just love how it blends into this kind of sketch here. I love it, absolutely love it. Then on the reverse, you've got that pattern. This is where we start to get into the papers being repeated into 6x6. So those are card fronts. You could add a paper doll or some ephemera. And then you've got the patterns on the back. Another one. You can see some scraps here that I'm saving. Here's another one. And again, you've got some scraps I'm saving. That's the same. This is a different one. So I've got that page there again. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And then we get into 3x3. Is that right? Yeah, 3x3. So these would make lovely little card toppers for tiny cards, or you could make a journal out of them. So yes, I've used one of those in the project I'm going to show you. And then, and obviously they're repeated on the back. And then you've got the 4x3 here. So that is the pad. And as I say, it is one of my favourites. I absolutely love it. So I have made this as a little gift for somebody. And the outside cover is 3 3/4 inches, and I've made a little spine that I think is 1/2 inch, and I've just used little bits of the papers. So this was that book cover that I showed you, where it talked about the birds being architects. So I've put that on the back and this on the front. It's a little bit of music script there. Some Tim Holtz clippings, a record of the past. Make this journey of your own. And then inside we've got a little book. The pages are made out of 3x3, no, sorry, 3 1/4 inch square. And it is a little bit stiff. I've bound the, basically what I've done is I've cut lots of pages that are 3 1/4 by 6 1/2, scored at 3 1/4, and then glued them on top of each other to make my separate pages. And then I've added some construction tape to kind of bind the spine, and then I've glued the spine to this part of this outer section here, the cover. I've never made a book like this before, so yeah, it's not perfect, and you can see there's glue splodge on the top there, but this is going to somebody who is a real nature fan, and I thought they could use it as a little journal. And what I've done, I've made a background out of various stamps and stencils. So I've made my own background paper, and I don't know whether I've got my stamps to hand. Hold on. So this is the Lavinia stencil, which is put away. This is the little tiny 3 dots out of Hazel Eaton's, one of Hazel Eaton's sets. I've used this J. Firth Young stamp. I've used this occasionally, Funky Fossil Machinery, and I've used this Alan Create Bugs. And I've just, you know, just done random things. So I've used, I think I've used tea dye, peeled paint, and rusty hinge, I can't remember. I think those are the colours anyway. But yeah, then I've just cut little pockets out of scraps, not brilliantly as you can see, but I hope this person will like it. And there's that bit with a little bit of stenciling. Oh, I've used the mushroom stamp from from Crafty Individuals as well, big mushroom stamp. So that sits in there like that, and they can do what they want with these. It could be like ephemera that they use. I haven't embellished the inside at all, because I just think everything is so pretty. If this person who gets this wants to embellish, then they can. I've gone around the edge of everything with peeled paint, I think it is, a different stencil showing through there. There's the little blue tits. And I've just kind of varied the type of pockets and angles that I've put them in. So there we go. So just to hold that up a little bit so you can see the background. So there's a lot to look at there, and then they can use this as a journal or to store ephemera in, or throw it away. And then we've got this. I just absolutely love the imagery, and I think the colours that I've used pick up quite nicely. I should maybe have gone around the edge in mowed lawn rather than the peeled paint, just to knock it back a bit, but hey ho. And there's also a very faint gold shimmer, as I used the Lindy's Stamping Gang Magicals spray. I think it's Opal Sea Oats, but there is a very faint sparkle. I don't know whether you can see. It is very, very subtle. And I didn't do any kind of closure on this because I thought it's more like a little book. Here's the favourite. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh, just so much detail. But yes, I put a little bit too much glue on some of these. I don't know whether you can see the shimmer on that there. It's a very, very dull afternoon as I'm filming this. There's the nests and eggs. This is quite a nice one with a top down little tuck spot. So this is, and there you can see the mushrooms or toadstools, which this person likes. I don't know when I'm going to put this up, probably when they've received it. So yeah, that one. So there were 16 of these little cards, so there are 16 pages. There were a couple of repeats, but I've included the repeats. Yes. I don't know whether you can see there. And this one. In you go. And then finally the little robin. And this one. So there we go, that's my project share for using Tim Holtz Wildflower. I'll just bring in case you didn't see it, my journal that I've made out of Amazon packaging and construction tape. I love this, I absolutely love this. So this is 7x7 with a 2-inch spine, and this is for bigger pieces of artwork. So this was something that we did with Tracy from the Board Crafter last year when she was running a little art challenge, and that is as well. And this is a Christmas collaboration page that I've done. Snow was the prompt, yes. So I think I'm also going to put my Cooking Up Crafts pieces in here as well. So that's the front, and I've put some frontage on it in aged silver. That's the inside. That's the back. I might even put pockets in, I don't know. And that's the back of the journal. So I've witted on for ages. I'm going now. If you like this, please do like, share, and consider subscribing if you're not already. I'd love you to share so other people can see the madness that I create in my little craft room. I hope everybody is well. I'll be back soon. Take care, everybody. Bye now.